Hi, thank you for joining me for Sefer HaMitzvos Daily Study, Lesson 231. We're back on track daily. Uh, we're two for two. All right, so Sefer HaMitzvos Lesson 231 today is covering Positive Mitzvah 108. That number might sound familiar to you. And that's because in Sefer HaMitzvahs is a work by um, by by Rambam, and it does not have any mitzvahs that line up to the section that is also being read at the same time, Mishnah Torah, also by Rambam. And in Mishnah Torah, it's all about the laws of kalim, of vessels. Vessels can be all kinds of things, can be clothes, can be cups, bowls, pots, etc. Can be uh, barrels, and so there's a lot of days here where we don't have any mitzvahs that line up to those. There are definitely things that we learn about kalim, for instance, in the Torah and from Jewish tradition, but there's not a mitzvah per se that lines up to it. So what we're doing is covering the various types of or the various mitzvahs that we had previously. We talked about the yesterday the corpse impurity, the mitzvah of the laws of corpse impurity, and today we're going to review the purifying waters of the red heifer. The purifying waters of the red heifer is May Nida, the waters of separation, and those would be sprinkled on someone who has corpse impurity in order to purify them so that they can return to the temple or consume offerings from the temple, etc. And the Maynida had a interesting property. And the interesting property was that if you had corpse impurity, you would become um, uh, purified by the sprinkling, but the person who was sprinkling you would become impure. And it's a very interesting detail regarding this. And to my knowledge, that doesn't just you can you. Let me back up for a second. The what makes the difference, according to the sages, is that it's all about intent. These waters have the ability to be a source of impurity. They can cause others to become impure, or they can purify someone. So, what is the difference? The difference is intention. So, if you're sprinkling with the intention of purifying this person who has had corpse impurity, you will cause them to be purified. However, if you have the wrong intention and you do not have the intention to purify someone with them, and you were to sprinkle someone or something, even including a vessel, it would cause it to become impure, um, un, uh, uh, tameh. Um, so it's very interesting that it comes down to intention, and so intention counts so much in all of the offerings. It counts in our prayers. It's very important that the thought match the action, that we should have the right heart and right spirit for everything that we say and do. And when we do, we actually become a vessel, and we become a vessel for light that we then shine in the world. All right. A little bit of devotion for you there at the end. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. With God's help, we'll be back after Shabbos with another lesson. Have a great day in every way, and good Shabbos.